Fucking hell. 10 fucking minutes it's taken me to try and figure out the answer to this. What I decided to do in the end was look at a guide. Strangely enough, what you need to do is you go here to that corner and you look up. I was looking up plenty of times before and sod all was happening. There you are, there's a piece on the floor. I also noticed as well, I've missed quite a few things. That Ouija board, if you put in the correct numbers, you get another memento and a little talking scene. Like when you pick up the items and then you can hear the characters speaking over it. Oh, this place got messed up hard. Still playing bloody checkers though. Apparently as well, there's meant to be a safe behind here. And if you manage to open it, there's a spinning top. And it never stops spinning. It's meant to be a reference to the movie Inception. We'll go up in a second. Let's see what's behind this bathroom first. Nothing. I'm expecting a very obvious scare to come over these drapes. Yeah, I can hear something. I don't know if it's coming from inside here though. A broken mirror with a shit ton of scratches. Apples in the toilet. I reckon I'm only a few minutes away from the ending of this. Looks very fuzzy when I look at that. Oh, it's because it's raining outside. Was that a train? Oh, it was. I hear some very freaky noises now. There's the kitchen from earlier. I've not been there in a few hours, I don't think. Oh. What the hell are these things? There's a checkerboard on the scales. Apparently I'm meant to put some weight on the scale. There's a painting of a guy sitting down on a chair, but he's naked and he doesn't seem to be in the best state of mind. The hell? What the hell is he cooking paintings? I just picked something up. Some sort of jar. Not only are they cooking the paintings, they're also cooking the fucking dollhouse. So they ran out of apples and immediately went to the non-consumables. There's more cauliflower that looks like brains. What is the significance of this checkers board? I've seen it a few times before. Yeah, I don't recall hearing anything as to why it's such an important thing. Ah, there's the safe. Just for the sake of being able to show you this, the code is 042. This is the infinite spinning top. Oh! These jump scares have been relatively tame compared to what we had before, with the whole woman choking you to death and various other nasties like the rats coming out of the fire. Oh, there's the babyface monster. Someone in the background is playing the piano very erratically. Even though this is all freaky, because I know there's no real threat and there's no sense of urgency, nothing's really that scary. Just a little bit freaky and the occasional jumpy moments, and that's it. Oh, that looks cool, the literal heart. This is it, we're about to complete the painting.
Yes! That's it! It's beautiful. Perfect. Just like I always imagined. What is this? I don't understand. No. Stop it. Please. I was so close. This time, I almost had it. Ah!
What was the saying? Insanity is doing the same thing 20 times and expecting a different outcome. How many attempts has this guy had at the painting only to get the exact same result? And the game's not over. So we can go to the kids' room, or we can go downstairs. There's a very strange painting here. Looks like a more primitive version of the babyface Henry VIII we saw earlier. Nothing at all, everything's empty. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's the doggy. Oh, the dog looks cute. The painting itself, overall, still very dry and grim. Oh, it's her, but she looks pretty in these ones. And that's what she really looked like on her. On the left side of her face, you can see she's had quite a nasty injury. And there's paintings of her throughout. Is this like stages of her life? My dearest wife, you will never read this letter. Ah, I picked up a key. The game went awfully laggy when I tried to open that door then. The frame rate absolutely chugs it when I tried to stand over there. Oh my god. Overall I've had a pretty solid frame rate throughout the entirety of this, but over here, when I look at this table, for some reason it really doesn't like it. Hey, I got an achievement. Sketchbook of the Damned. Ah, these are credits. Executive producer. Oh, that guy looks freaky. What the fuck happened to this bed? Bloody hell. Mad shagging that must have gone on here. Oh, the gramophone's not even working. And here as well, the frame rate's absolutely chugging it. That's why it's not playing. There's no record inside it. My bad. Alright, let's go downstairs and finish this. I don't remember the start of the game being, well, this fucked up. Here's the main hub. But everything's gone. Oh. Oh, the painting's here. That's it, he's locked in limbo, so he has to go through that haunted house for the rest of eternity. Constantly making the exact same painting, and then when at the end, when it's perfect and beautiful, it changes into that scary woman that starts laughing at him, and then he throws it away and starts again. The biggest question I have is, what the hell was up with that checkerboard? Why such prominence? I wonder if they just played the game a lot together. Oh well, that was Layers of Fear. Bit of a shame really, I expected a lot more out of it. Just a jump scare house. That was a pity. And there's rats as well. I never did find out just why rats were so important, because throughout the entirety of it all I thought they burnt down the house where a rat caught on fire and then started burning everything else. But in the end I did have a lot of unanswered questions, but I do blame myself for that. Because it's a Let's Play, I decided to just almost bomb it through and not read through a lot of the notes. So there were a few things I missed. Such as, for example, the Ouija board. I was unable to solve the puzzle for that. Interesting that the end credits are essentially silent. Every so often I can hear almost like a rumbling noise in the distance. Other than that, it's completely quiet. You would have thought there'd be like a little song playing. There's also another question. If that guy is constantly going through limbo for eternity, by who? By what power? What's he really doing? Is this like his physical form? Is this like his soul? Has he died? And is this a fate that happens to a lot of people or just him? A lot of unanswered questions, and that's not always a good thing, because it's not more mystery, it's more on what the bloody hell was that. But anyway, that's the end of the game. Take care.